Well, that one didn't come off. Walsh of Richmond now. It's a beautiful kick into the goal square. The big men are there. And Baum is marked. There's Royce Hart, who sat on the bench for the first half. You just couldn't see him missing this. And he hasn't. That's his second.
It's taken by Sheedy. Sheedy, a hand pass over the top to Sproul. An awkward bounce is taken by Sproul. Stupid play. Ridiculous play by Adamson on that occasion. No future in those, as we see Richmond now having a shot within scoring distance, and the player to take it, Richmond skipper Royce Hart. Hart coming on at half-time to replace Robert Lamb. Hart 25 metres out, directly in front. The kick, full points. Carter comes out, it's Cranage who gets knocked over as Cranage gets over. Too long as O'Callaghan's held, and Carter gets the free kick. Carter goes on quickly looking for Baum. Baum's down there, Roberts in front, it's punched away by Clifton. Comes back towards Hart. Hart's there, so too is Stewart. Stewart picks it up, a left foot towards goal! Full points! A great goal by Stewart, his first, and that takes Richmond to less than 3 goals.
Cranage puts it to the wing position on the member stand side. Francis Burke knocks the ball clear. In comes Wayne Walsh, almost takes the boundary umpire with him. His kick up towards the pocket there, and it's nil. Baum. 11-8 to 7-10 at this juncture. What will it be after this kick? Oh, it's true, it's right through, no worries.
A real pressure goal, Mike.
Collingwood now, 11-8, 74 to Richmond, 8-10, 58. Oh, Bob, what a comeback.
Look at the pressure on in the centre bounce as we see Big Jenkin and Mike Green. Jenkin up high, but too early. Goes across. It was taken by Max Richardson. He gets a hand pass to Dean, but he spilled it. It's taken by Wood. Wood swings the ball back into the Tiger territory again. Hart comes across, forces the ball down. Whereas Hart picks it up. He swings around. A long kick by Hart. It's through again. And the Tigers have kicked another one as they bring up Royce Hart's second goal for the quarter. And what a lift Hart has given the Tigers, just bringing out on the ground.
Wearmouth now. Goes to the edge of the goal square. The players fly it to mark. Kink is marked. The kid, the 16-year-old schoolboy from Melbourne High, playing his first full game. He's got 2 on the board, and this is a dead set pressure goal. 20 metres out, he kicks, and it's through. That's his third, and Collingwood is still there. Just on 30 and a half minutes gone in the third quarter. There's the bounce of the ball going Richmond's way. Walsh gets one in the back. They'll get the free as well. Just a little short of centre half forward. Walsh drives down. Here's a go. Stewart in front. 14 points the difference. He's kicked one. Kicking to the scoreboard end. It's on its way and it's right through. Oh, what a quarter. 7 minutes into the final quarter. Up goes Jenkins. Couldn't pull this one down, however. Hand pass by Sheedy across here to Stephen Ray. Ray gets it over towards Bartlett. Bartlett's on the half-back flank on the member stand side. Oh, and players going in hard here. Bartlett will get the free. Held while not in possession. And now Richmond have the chance to go into attack. Kick from Bartlett. Tries to get it in towards centre half forward. Looking for Royce Hart. Oh, and Hart came from everywhere then. He was right out of position, a fraction before you caught sight of him. His kick going down into the forward zone. Now the mark has been taken in.
Baum's kick, Mike.
Dodd, but an infringement behind play will give the ball to Neil Baum. He's only about 25 metres out, maybe 30, directly in front. It's on its way and put it through. 6 points of difference. The ball comes to Adamson, a long kick by Adamson back into the forward zone, but Sheedy takes the mark once again. Hand pass by Sheedy to Francis Burke. Francis steadies. His kick deep into the forward zone once again. Baum goes up in front. Baum is marked. He's marked. He's kicked for Neil Baum. It's on its way, and it looks pretty good. Through, scores a level. 9.5 minutes into the final quarter. Scores are level. 12-13, each of two. Oh, Bob, you couldn't wish for anything better.
As we see Barry Price put a kick down towards half forward. Thompson's there, he's up high, but it's punched away. It's taken by Atkinson. He tried to burst through the pack, he does so. He comes down now. It's Holmes of Collingwood, and Holmes' kick, it's a goal! Holmes, a brilliant goal as Holmes burst through with pace, showing great desperation. It's his first. Drives it towards Hart. It's Hart, punched away from Hart, back to Bissett. Bissett drives the ball out of danger for the moment, but Francis Burke stands firm again. He plays on quickly, runs into the centre, has one bounce, now drives the ball forward looking for Baum. Baum's up in front, and a great mark by Baum. Neil Baum, he's kicked 5.
Coming up to the 19.5-minute mark, and the difference only 4 points in favour of Collingwood. Thompson, a big kick required here. His kick goes up towards the centre. The big men fly. They go in all directions. Sproul's there. Sproul comes out with the ball. Hand pass over there to Bartlett. It's called play on. Collingwood player stopped as Bartlett goes in towards goals. Richmond are in front. It's a goal.
2 points as Bartlett kicks his second goal. And at the 19-minute mark, now 20, it's 2 points in front for the Tigers as Thompson gets it. A hand pass to Wayne Richardson. Richardson spins out of trouble, puts the ball back down the ground. Kane comes across. He couldn't take the mark. It's forced forward as Bartlett again comes out with it. Bartlett has a bounce. A hand pass from Bartlett to Sheedy. Sheedy's in trouble, but he gets the ball forward and he's held. Sheedy held. Sheedy at centre-half forward with the kick. He'll naturally drive it forward the way Baum's been marking. No, he goes for the short one where we see Sproul on his own, and Sproul accepts the mark within kicking distance. He's 35 metres out on a 45-degree angle. The kick from Sproul. Full points, and the Tigers are 8 points up. Well, what a magnificent fighting comeback. What more could anyone ever ask to see?
Too far out for him to kick it, but he tries the pass. Will it come off? Yes! Looks like Atkinson with it. An accurate one here will notch a major. Up he comes, he kicks, and it's a goal! It's a goal! Collingwood is still in there.
1 point only as Collingwood go to 14-14, Richmond 14-15.
Could be about 2 to 3 minutes left. Francis Burke. Boy, oh boy. Full marks to this fellow. Burke's kick. It's a nice one. Players set themselves. It's knocked away, but in comes Bartlett. Bartlett screws it around over his shoulder. He's put it through. That's his third.
7 points to the lead to the Tigers.
There's the bounce. Back they go. Roberts taps it down. A chance here for Dean. Oh, but look at that position. The siren's gone, has it? The siren's gone. Collingwood have lost another final, and Richmond go into the grand final of 1973. What a remarkable performance.
Well, a great second half to Richmond to win 15-15 to 14-14, and 5 of those goals were to Neil Baum.
Oh, fluke.
Well, you said you'd been struggling a bit for form going into the game, but well, you must have kicked 4 in the second half, or 3?
Yeah, one. I think one just before half time.
Yeah. It's funny. It's almost part of football folklore that Royce Hart came on in this game and won the game for Richmond. But when you watch the replay, I mean, Royce did a couple of things, kicked a couple of goals, but really wasn't the dominant player that the history would have recorded.
Yeah, I think he's a bit Gary Lyonish in that his presence was very important to us at the time. I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And Kevin Sheedy on ball in the second half, that seemed to make a difference too.
Yeah, he tackled himself beautifully there a couple of times in the end. But as I said before, he's a great competitor.
Pretty smart player, eh? The other thing I think we were talking about is, particularly in this game, probably games of that era, that playing as a forward, you had to seemed to read the kick as much as expected to be directed.
There was no picnic, I can tell you that. But there was part of the game plan or the strategy then. We didn't have, it wasn't called a game plan, it's just the way you play.
No, that's right.
And Richmond blokes particularly, we just got it in as long as we could, as quickly as we could, and there was no great advantage to forwards. But we had to compete for it, and if mark it was a bonus or bring it to the ground and start again. But I think we felt that fellas who looked for the short kick, the easy play, were the cheats, and eventually they'd break down. But that's the way
play in front and expect the kick to drop short. Seemed to be the main thing. But yes, I mean, and Richmond went on to win the premiership against Carlton the following week, and then the following year. So it was a great couple of years.
Great period.
Great Richmond team.